Hey you guys, hope all is good. I just wanted to do my usual thing now to sort of touch base about your language posts and the discussion post, and then get you started on this next topic, which is about society, politics, and keeping order. It can be a really fun topic, so hope you guys enjoy it. But language first, yeah. Hopefully, you guys understand after watching the video clips and then the film that the way people speak to you is every bit as culturally laden, as far as that is as culturally laden as what they say to you, right? So, language itself is really only the tip of the iceberg in terms of communication, which can communicate ideas and thought and cultural symbols, right? So those ideas really often use and manipulate these kind of cultural symbols to convey a lot more than just language. Asha, in the discussion post, you say this, and I think it's really a neat way to think about it. You can hear the culture, which I really like. So good job. Thanks for that. In the discussion posts, a lot of you guys chose the are we losing our regional distinctiveness question. And it seems like the consensus is that maybe it is happening, although a bit more slowly than what they imagined 35 years ago. But I really like your all's explanations for that. There were also some of you who brought up, this was really clever, brought up like how we're kind of inventing new ways of communication, and that in itself has distinctiveness, right? So, for example, some of you brought up music and social media. I really like that because I'm not convinced that something like TikTok, for example, causes people to lose distinctiveness. I do think TikTok really exposes you to many different worldviews, which can be amazing, right? Like I realized this about a year ago when my then 13-year-old started singing 19th century sea shanties from the South Pacific. And so I realized, yeah, this TikTok thing can be pretty cool. And Dominica, I really like you point out how there are different kinds of distinctiveness out there besides just geographical. It could be age, it could be social class, for example. So that was great. All right, so this next topic gets you guys to look at society, social control, power, and hegemony. The last 3 years, I feel like have been a really good time to be having these discussions because there are so many interesting things going on in society right now that all have to do with this, right? Abortion rights debates, that's this week. The debate about whether or not critical race theory should be taught in schools, right? Should we teach about social inequality in schools? And then it seems like just a year ago, we were having these really intense debates and protests even about whether or not to wear masks in public, like indoor public spaces, right? Remember that culture is full of symbols, and then the collective meaning of what those symbols are and what they mean is really important, right? So, like the meanings of masks became really contested last year. For people on the left of the political spectrum, masks became, I would argue, like a symbol of civic duty, right? Sort of a respect for science, even. And then there was some shaming of the people who wouldn't wear masks. And those people were saying that masks impinged on their freedom as Americans, right? And then on the right, of course, masks became this symbol of weakness or fear, right? Or of government public health overreach. And there are all these amazing examples that you can find on the like right-wing Twitterverse of people wearing masks being ridiculed by those on the right, right? Hurling insults at them. And so all of these things, right? Critical race theory, reproductive rights for women, masks, they're all sites and events where it seems like our society is having this kind of debate about what kind of culture we want and what these symbols really mean, right? What kind of society we want to live in. And so there are really interesting formal conversations and also really interesting informal conversations, right? That's what anthropologists would call discourse in society. Well, that's it. It's just a short video. Hope you guys enjoy the topic. As usual, contact me or one of your IAs if we can help with anything. All right, bye.